Published, 16:42 Eastern Standard Time, 3 January 2018. Updated, 2021 Eastern Standard Time, 3 January 2018. It was one of those games. Marcos Alonso looked to have won it for Chelsea, then made the mistake that gave Arsenal their injury time equaliser. Hector Bellerin gave away the penalty that brought Chelsea back into the game, then earned Arsenal a point with almost his last kick. And Jack Wilshere scored his first Premier League goal since May 24, 2015, a momentous occasion Arsenal celebrated by holding that lead for all of 4 minutes. In other words, a mess. An exhilarating, entertaining, lovely mess, but a mess nonetheless for two teams angling to secure places in next season's Champions League. Hector Bellerin netted an injury-time equaliser for Arsenal as they rescued a 2-2 draw at the death against Chelsea. The Spain international fired home after 90 minutes had elapsed at the Emirates to secure a share of the spoils for Arsenal. Marcos Alonso scored a late second for Chelsea as they came from behind to lead 2-1 heading into the dying minutes. The wing-back turned home across from substitute David Zappacosta 6 minutes from time for Chelsea at the Emirates. Danny Drinkwater and co celebrate Alonso's goal, which completed their turnaround and looked to have earned them victory. Jack Wilshere gave the home side the lead with an unstoppable left-footed effort just after the hour mark on Wednesday night. After finding himself in space in the box, the England midfielder fired past Thibaut Courtois at his near post and into the net, but Chelsea were level 4 minutes later at the Emirates as Eden Hazard sent Petr Cech the wrong way from the penalty spot. The Belgian playmaker won the penalty after he was caught in the area by Arsenal right-back Bellerin on Wednesday. The result probably suited Chelsea more as they are higher up the table and were away from home, but there were still grounds for concern. When a striker has 3 one-on-one chances and misses all of them, a manager should worry. Alvaro Morata was supposed to replace the intimidating presence of Diego Costa. On Wednesday night he appeared to be channeling the spirit of Fernando Torres at Stamford Bridge. And not in a good way. We have come to expect games like this against the elite at the Emirates Stadium this season. Losing to Manchester United, drawing with Liverpool, it was very much the same. Knockabout, no structure. Manchester City can concede goals, we know that, but they have a clearly defined game plan. Arsenal have a go, then the other lot have a go. It finished 2-2, it could have been 5-5. Thibaut Courtois and Petr Cech made excellent saves. Morata and Alexandre Lacazette missed plenty. Even after Bellerin had made it level, David Zappacosta had time to hit the bar. It is thrilling, but will it get Arsenal back in the Champions League next season? Probably not via domestic qualification. If Tottenham beat West Ham tonight, Arsenal will be 4 points and at least 10 goals adrift of them in 6th place, and they are already 5 points off Liverpool in 4th. This was great fun for the neutrals, but it lacked the precision required to nail down Arsenal's future. They may have to take the Europa League route pioneered by Jose Mourinho at Manchester United last season. Watch UEFA get the Vapiers if England get 5 clubs into the Champions League, back-to-back. Alvaro Morata raced clear on goal in the opening stages but was unable to hit the target from inside the Arsenal penalty box. The Spain and Chelsea forward cannot hide his frustration after sliding the ball past Cech's left-hand post on Wednesday. Minutes later Alexis Sanchez poked a ball towards ball but was denied by a combination of the post and Thibaut Courtois. After Courtois tipped the ball onto the post, it rolled across the goal, back off the other post and into the keeper's arms. Gary Cahill shows his appreciation to the Chelsea goalkeeper after he kept his side on terms with a fine reaction. Save that is for another day, though. For now, what a game. 4 goals in the last 27 minutes and everyone changed the balance of power. Arsenal led, Chelsea equalised. Chelsea led, Arsenal equalised. Both sides will feel as if they won, and lost. Chronologically, the action begins with Wilshere's first league goal since the final game of the 2014-15 season, a 4-1 home win over West Bromwich. This, most certainly, should have made a bigger splash. A significant intervention. Wilshere has been in lovely form since finally getting his chance again, but the goals do not come. Just one, in a 6-0 Europa League victory over Bate Borisov. Not what one might call crucial. This would have been different. A finish that belied close to a 3-year goal-scoring drought. Mesut Ozil cut the ball back, Rob Holding vied with Morata on the edge of the area, the Chelsea man getting a fateful touch. Wilshere collected the scraps and, outstripping none other than N'Golo Kante, defeated Courtois with a superb, powerful, first-time shot. It would have capped an excellent spell in the first team for Arsenal's prodigal son. Instead, his side gave the lead away at the first opportunity. The moment Chelsea tried to force a way back, Arsenal blinked. Bellerin had no need to make the challenge on Eden Hazard, clipping the bottom of his foot as they jostled for the ball in the area. The home fans cried dive, but it was a foul. Hazard stepped up, waited for Petr Cech to commit and, cool as you like, brought Chelsea back into the game. Jack Wilshere, who is enjoying a welcome run in the first team, crashes into a tackle on Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante. Alexandre Lacazette fires a right-footed shot at goal after turning past Gary Cahill, but he, too, was denied by Courtois. The 25-year-old Chelsea goalkeeper threw himself down to his left and kept the ball out with a strong one-handed save. Shkodran Mustafi beats Chelsea wing-back Alonso to a header as the two sides search for an opener at the Emirates. The Chelsea manager barks instructions at his players from the touchline during the first half at the Emirates on Wednesday. Cesc Fabregas cannot hide his annoyance after being shown a yellow card by Anthony Taylor for a tackle on Wilshere. 3 minutes later, Morata missed his second one-on-one of the match. In the first half, he had let Arsenal spectacularly off the hook after their naivety had presented him with a gift. A long ball hit in hope from the back was allowed to drop by Callum Chambers, who cannot have appreciated the position occupied by teammate Shkodran Mustafi. Either he didn't see him, and presumed Morata was offside, or he saw Mustafi and presumed he was already dealing with the loose ball. So Chambers stopped and let it roll, and Morata ran on, somewhat surprised, and now with only Cech to beat. Instead he flopped, embarrassingly so, missing at the far post, just as he did when set clear by Cesc Fabregas in the 70th minute. Chambers in pursuit. It remained for a fullback, Alonso, to show Chelsea's striker how it should be done. The goal was simplicity itself. Zappacosta, brought on to test Ainsley Maitland-Niles with fresh legs, did exactly that, turning the young man inside out before crossing for Alonso, who got in front of Mustafi for his 6th goal of the season. He has 12 in the Premier League since the start of the last campaign, 5 more than any other defender. Wilshere would kill for such a return. Alonso meets a cross in the box and heads towards Cech's goal, but the chance was one of a number that went begging. Mesut Ozil dribbles with the ball down the touchline as Chelsea midfielder Tiemwe Bakayoko gives chase for the visitors. The Arsenal right-back makes a sliding challenge to try and dispossess Morata during a goalless first half at the Emirates. Bakayoko stretches to reach a header as Cesar Azpilicueta and Callum Chambers watch on during Wednesday's clash, and it looked like Arsenal done. But are they ever? Leicester, Liverpool, how many times at the Emirates this season have they been written off, only to rally? Alonso's poor headed clearance put Chelsea under pressure. Substitute Danny Welbeck got a touch. Bellerin met the loose ball just inside the area, rifling it past Courtois. What remained? Another Morata miss. One-on-one again, straight at Cech. Zappacosta off the bar with the rebound. Earlier, Alexis Sanchez contrived to hit both posts. Courtois tipped it onto his right. It travelled across the goal line and hit the left. Morata missed his kick at the near post, and Lacazette let a couple of sitters go to waste. Tiemwe Bakayoko should have scored at least 2. Ozil came close, and Wilshere escaped a second yellow for diving, having already been booked for a late tackle on Fabregas. Phew. And now breathe. The players, apparently, have been left absolutely exhausted by this holiday schedule. What this match would have looked like had they been properly at it, then, heaven knows. Wilshere cries out in pain after being on the receiving end of a sliding tackle by former Arsenal midfielder Fabregas. Fabregas embraces his former Barcelona teammate Sanchez after the pair came together inside the Chelsea penalty area. Mustafi flies into a tackle on Hazard, but no defender could do anything to prevent him bringing the visitors back on terms. Moments after Hazard equalised for Chelsea, Morata wasted another good chance to put them ahead, firing over the bar. Andreas Christensen salutes the travelling supporters at the Emirates at the end of a pulsating encounter on Wednesday.